The main benefit obviously is integration. You put things in once, you take them out as many times as you like, so there's simplification in terms of that.
I guess the main benefits are exactly the reason we started on a new ERP system in the first place. We now have a fully integrated system. As soon as somebody receives something that stores, the financial transactions have happened, and we've moved from an environment where everybody turns up to a meeting with a mound of paper with their view of the truth to people just turn up. We put SAP on the screen in front of everybody. Nobody argues as to whether what's on the screen is right or wrong. We just look at the data on the screen and have discussions about what the right business decision is, not whose data is correct. That's really the biggest benefit that we've got. On top of that, by the added power of SAP and then adding on our own automation on top of standard SAP, we've managed to make the business significantly more efficient. So we've grown in volume and in revenue terms without having to add anything like as many people as we would have done in the old environment. SAP as a business system just is so broad and configurable that almost any scenario you can imagine the business wanting to do, there is a way to make SAP perform that scenario and help the business drive it forwards.
All of the companies are using the one solution. There's a lot better integration of the sales process. It has enabled our sales teams to take on bigger territories, and it has enabled our sales teams to be structured the way they are. We were a business which was struggling to adding salespeople as quick as we were adding sales, really. Whereas we really need to re-engineer our sales process, and it was a tool which enabled us to do that to a certain extent.
I think the main thing we were trying to fix was that we didn't have a common system across the group. Although we're a relatively small business, we do have 9 sites, including 2 in the US. So there are problems of distance as well as time to be dealt with. And we've achieved that with the SAP solution we have. Every site, doesn't matter what size they are, runs exactly the same system. That's something else we wanted. We did not want to customize the solution for different sites. We wanted to have a IPCO solution, which is, again, we've managed to achieve that. So the benefit that's given us, certainly from the centre, is it makes it much easier to manage the business, because we can get an overall view of the business that we couldn't get before, because you had to pull data from disparate systems and try and join it together, which is never easy. One of the things that interests us is that we are a manufacturer. We do have a lot of sites, and there's an awful lot of inter-unit trading. One unit makes components for the next unit in the chain. We have thousands of transactions every month between those plants, and another efficiency that we've had out of SAP is using the SAP inter-plant functionality has helped us to speed up those processes, and not only that, has provided us with much greater visibility of the demand from one plant to the next in the overall chain. I think SAP has helped us with our supply chain management a bit more. We've got clearer visibility with our purchases from our outside suppliers. We're very close to going towards paperless purchase orders, which will help us speed up the flow of information to our suppliers, as well as reducing the costs and increasing accuracy in that transfer of data. Once we've got that running, we will start talking to customers to see how we can move to a similar process with transactions between customers. And one of the pleasing things we've found from using SAP is we've discovered that a number of our customers and suppliers also use SAP.